In the news, investigations reveal that public appearance of detained IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu fueled the End SARS rallies coming from Miami. Guinea junta unveils first lineup of government ministers, officials from ousted administration included. Hollywood actor Alec Baldwin fatally shoots woman with prop gun on movie set. Investigations in progress. Data's coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinabo, and you're watching TOS News 360. The federal government on Friday alleged that investigation reveals that detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast fueled the hashtag #EndSARS protest that led to destruction of public facilities, including the attack on the Oba of Lagos. The Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, who made the allegation while briefing journalists, insisted that some state actors also aided Kanu after he escaped from the country. A group of lawyers have filed an action before the ECOWAS court seeking the enforcement of the fundamental human right of their client who were victims of police brutality. The case, which was filed against the Nigerian government on behalf of 3 applicants who witnessed and were victims of the military and police onslaught which occurred at the #EndSARS protest, which took place on the 20th of October 2020 at the Lekki Toll Gate in Lagos State. The applicants are seeking admittance by the Nigerian government that it failed to protect the lives of its citizens from extrajudicial killings, police brutality, and tolerate a climate of impunity in the country. Moving away from #EndSARS matters, the federal government says there is a connection between Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, and the Boko Haram sponsor, Surajo Muhammad, who was sentenced to life imprisonment in the United Arab Emirates on charges of financing terrorism. The government also alleged that between 2013 and 2020, Igboho received 127 million naira from several financiers, including an undisclosed federal lawmaker. The Attorney General of the Federation said this while reading out findings of a presidential committee set up to investigate Igboho and leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. To development across Africa, Somali President Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo and Prime Minister Mohamed Hussein Rabil have reportedly agreed to end the bitter rift that had threatened to derail the country's long-delayed elections and also risk splitting Somali security forces. It was sparked by the government's handling of the disappearance in June of a female spy, Ikran Farah, leading to the appointment of parallel intelligence chiefs and security ministers. On Thursday, President Farmajo and Rabil held their first face-to-face meeting in several weeks in Mogadishu. Guinea's co-leaders have named their first lineup of government ministers, including former general and 3 other figures that held posts under ousted President Alpha Condé. Former army officer Abubakar Siddiqui Kamara was named Transitional Minister of Defense, a spokesperson for the military junta said on state TV late on Thursday. Bachiu Diallo, a former defense attaché, was named Security Minister, and Luhupo Lama, a former Foreign Trade Director, was named Environment Minister. Abdurrahman C.K. Kamara was named Secretary General of the government. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you are watching TOS News 360. Stories from Africa plus global and business. When we return, stay with us. Thank you for staying. Across Africa, for the 4th day in a week, Ethiopia has conducted an airstrike on the capital of the northern Tigray region as fighting has intensified between central government and regional forces. Government spokesperson Legesse Tulu said Friday's airstrike targeted a base formerly belonging to the Ethiopian military and now being used by rebellious Tigrayan forces as a training site in the regional capital, Mekelle. Getachew Reda, spokesperson for the Tigray People's Liberation Front, which controls the region, said the strike had hit the compound of Mekelle University. He said he had no information on casualties. On the global scene, Hollywood movie star Alec Baldwin fatally fired a prop gun on a film set on cinematographer Halyna Hutchins, and injured director Joel Souza, according to authorities. Police said the incident occurred on Thursday on the set of independent feature film Rust at the Bonanza Creek Ranch, a production location south of Santa Fe, the capital of New Mexico State. Police said they were investigating and that no charges had been filed. 16 people were killed in an explosion and fire at a gunpowder and chemicals plant in Russia's western Ryazan province on Friday, Russian state TV said, and one man was taken to hospital with serious burns. The disaster wiped out practically the entire shift at the time, according to a list of names posted on social media. The exact cause was unclear, with TASS news agency quoting a source saying it had been caused by a failure to observe proper technical procedures. And now to the global scene, President Joe Biden said the U.S. would defend Taiwan if China attacked, though the White House said later there was no change in policy towards the island. The U.S. has a law which requires it to help Taiwan defend itself, but it pursues a policy of strategic ambiguity, where it is deliberately vague about what it would actually do if China were to attack Taiwan. China expresses displeasure with a foreign ministry spokesman saying the country has no room for concessions on its core interest. And in business, Nigeria's foreign reserve crossed the $40 billion mark on 18th October 2021 after gaining $566.45 million on Monday to close at $40.39 billion. This is according to data obtained from the Central Bank of Nigeria. The nation's foreign reserve grew by 1.42% on Monday from $39.82 billion recorded in the previous day. The recent gains in the country reserve came on the back of the $4 billion Eurobond raised by the federal government from the international debt market. The significant uptick could also be attributed to the positive rally recorded at the global crude oil market, gaining over 65% year to date. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on the network. I am Merciful Ajinamo. Many thanks for watching.
But we as a continent are now defining ourselves.